I finally got my hands on the Huawei Y7P. And I'm asking some of my tech friends what they think of this phone. So, the latest from Huawei's Y series, which is their budget-friendly line, is the Huawei Y7P. I got my hands on the actual phone and, well, here's the lowdown. First of all, this is a beautiful gradient phone. Like, literally, Huawei really knows their gradients. The color we have here is called Aurora Blue, and that's actually a plastic back. Although I have to say that the phone feels great in hand. Like, if they didn't tell us it was plastic, we wouldn't realize it was plastic. Honestly, another thing that Huawei's been great at is making budget phones that feel pretty premium. There is a midnight black version of this device, but it looks really unexciting, so I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist for purposes of this hands-on video. Right, back to the phone. This thing has a 6.39-inch LCD display. On the right side, you see a volume rocker and an unlock button. At the bottom, you see speaker grills, a micro USB port for charging, and an audio jack. Yay! On the left side of the phone is the SIM tray. Right, so that screen features a punch hole camera. That's an 8-megapixel selfie camera. There's a fingerprint scanner on the back coupled with 3 cameras. There's a 48-megapixel main shooter, an 8-megapixel wide shooter, and a 2-megapixel depth camera. The Y7P runs on EMUI 9.1 Android 9 with a Kirin 710F processor and 4GB of RAM plus 64GB of storage. The phone feels nice and snappy, and this thing has 4000 mAh of battery. Everything looks good on this phone, especially for that price point. But there's one tiny detail that might turn people off from getting this device. The Huawei Y7P is the very first phone in the Y series that will not ship with a Google Play Store. In its place, you have Huawei Mobile Services, which is where you can download your top apps. Now, I'm not gonna get into the whole Google Huawei Mobile Services thing right now. That's a whole conversation altogether. But I will be linking a video from Unbox PH down below, which teaches you how to download top apps from the Huawei Mobile Store. Right, now that that's all covered, let's move on to the camera, see what that's all about, and some camera samples. On normal mode, the camera gives you a wide, a 1x, and a 6x zoom. Here are some quick photo samples. The same options are available on video mode, which is great because some phones which offer you photo options but don't offer the same on video really annoys me. There's also an aperture mode, something we've seen in other Huawei phones, and this has level 0.95 to level 16. And because this thing has a dedicated depth camera, I tried it out for some portrait shots. Right, now on to the selfies. There is, of course, a beauty mode. You can see how it does here. There's also a portrait mode, which gives you a feature to sort of change the bokeh circles into hearts or other different effects. I love how these turned out. Anyway, I saw the phones with some tech friends as evidenced by this selfie. So let's ask them what they think of the Huawei Y7P. First up is Jamie from Unbox. Hi guys! Hey, wow! This is Jamie of Unbox, and Jamie, what are your first impressions on the phone?
Okay, so the Huawei Y7P is actually really nicely priced, but it's less than 10,000 pesos, 9,990. So for what you're getting, a good processing package, really great camera performance, and my favorite thing about it is the battery life. I tested it out. I did a benchmark on it. It lasted 14 hours and 12 minutes. So it's about 2 days worth of battery life for sure. It doesn't support fast charging, 10-watt charging lang siya. So that's a little bit of a downside. But of course, the biggest hiccup here is it's the first Y series device that doesn't ship with Google services. So you have to be kind of creative, use the app gallery. Again, you can download the top apps using the app gallery. May video kami about that. Or again, if you're extremely resourceful or you have the know-how, you can sideload Google mobile services also. So aside from that, price to performance, it's a really great phone. So yun lang, you have to get used to using the app gallery. So we have a review up on the channel already. Unbox PH. Isa will link it somewhere. And there's a giveaway. So just tell Isa that I sent you even we're here on her channel, because that is one of the mechanics. But yeah, go to the channel.
Yay, thank you!
Next, I bothered Mary and Jason, who you see here so sweetly shooting the Huawei Y7P. Look at how cute they are. It's so sweet and disgusting. I'm jealous. Anyway, yeah, Mary.
Hi guys, again, it's your tech girl Mary. So I'm here to give my first impressions for the Huawei Y7P. Actually, I just came to the event and I really don't have an idea yet. But for my, again, first impressions nga, I really like the color. It's called Aurora Blue. They said it's made of plastic, but for me, it really looks like glass. I can't tell, but it has a curved back. Parang medyo pa-curved yung likod niya, which is not common for a mid-range device from Huawei, I think. On the downside, I didn't really like the micro USB. I mean, come on, it's 9,990. 2020, it's supposed to be USB-C na. Even budget phones, they use USB-C. So I think it's okay to demand a USB-C for a smartphone that costs 9,990 pesos. And plus, very few lang yung mga smartphones na at this price na 9,990 na gumagamit ng punch hole. And actually, ito pa lang yata yung smartphone na around 10,000 pesos na nakitaan ko na merong punch hole. And that is it for my first impressions. I'll be doing a hands-on video on my channel at Mary Bautista. Just search it on YouTube. You'll find me there. So, thank you so much, Isa. Bye!
Right, that was my first look of the Huawei Y7P. Let me know what you think about this phone. Comments and questions are welcome in the comment section below. If you wanna catch up with what I do on a daily basis, or if you just wanna know what next videos I have coming up on this channel, you can find me on social media. That's at Cisa Said. Until next time, you guys, bye!